barely, but I'm here. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm trying to get some things together for y'all. I know you're not here yet, but when you watch. Let's see. Got these. I got all my mess. See all my mess? I got, hey, is Dana on yet? Don't y'all just love this? This is so cute. Hey. Hey, Christine! Yay! Kathy's here! Aren't these birds adorable? Isn't that how we feel a lot of days? Queen Dana's here. I love these birds. They're so cute. I got my whole mess back here. Oh, I haven't even gotten my Christmas glasses out yet. Oh my goodness, it's almost time for Christmas. Look, I got Christmas glasses, and all I do is I can put some resin on them and put some glitter on them and glitter them up a little bit. Gosh, I haven't even done that. It's so crazy. Crazy. Look. Look at this cutie pie. Who drinks coffee? Come on, who drinks coffee? Yay, Kathleen. Who else is here? Stephanie, of course, right? Hey. Dana. There's Susan. Our family's here. Yay. Let's see. Oh my gosh, guys. I got all these glasses. And I'm thinking, check these out, though. These are super cute because they go like this. They sit like this, and you could put like cotton balls and things in them or things in the kitchen. These are so cute, but nobody liked them. I guess they didn't like the color or didn't really need that kind of container. But I got all of these last year because they were such pretty colors, and I thought if anybody wanted a set of cute little ones, you know, I could put I just like to put resin on them so I can put glitter on them. Like here, see, I took this one. This one was clear, and I did the sunflowers, and I put glitter. Can y'all see the glitter? Yeah, you can see the glitter there. Right? The coffee one is adorable. I sell these for $25. And they come with, I put all this on, and then I coat it with glitter. And then I can put your name on it, of course. And I don't even have to have that. It's probably the only color letters I could find at the time. I need to get some brown letters, probably. I can put your name on it, or I can put a saying on it if you want, and I coat it in resin. I put some glitter if you want glitter, and it comes with a glass straw. I did this one too. I did one of these so far just to test it out, and it came out good, this big tall plastic one. But these aren't, I don't know. I think this was a lot pinker. I wonder if the color has faded. And who knows what this is? Come on, guys. Did I get your email last week? Y'all know who this is. Y'all have to know who this is. First one it says. Did I get your email last week? What was it about, Christine? Because typically Dana is the one that does it. Yay, Bucky! Who has not been to Bucky's? So you can order more. Right? Right, Bucky? This is the best place ever when you're traveling. It's so cool to go to Bucky's. My husband got so mad at me. This one is available. This one never sold either. This one's got butterflies just in case anybody wants them. These I do for $15, I think it was. And that's kind of cheap, but... Oh, my trip through North Carolina? Who was I talking to about North Carolina? Was it you? Did I write you on the email about North Carolina? If I did not write you back, I did not see it. But I remember speaking to somebody about it. Stephanie, was that you? Trying to figure out where I was going to be in North Carolina and how close I was going to be. Because I'm going through North Carolina. I'm going to Georgia first. And check out, this is like a little fishbowl. But it's kind of dark. Like if you had one of those betas, these would be really cute in here. And let's make it like under the sea. Nobody wanted that one either. So I'm stopping in Georgia overnight at the evangelist house. And then I'm going to my daughter's in Virginia. So I will be going through North Carolina. And so it's kind of middle Georgia to approximately Roanoke, Virginia, but it's really Rocky Mount. And then my husband's staying in Georgia. And then Wednesday I'll come back to Georgia, and we'll come back here Sunday. So where are you in? Well, you don't have to tell me on here. I'll look through the email if you have I made it through here yet? I gotta figure out where here is. Yeah, Dana we were gonna try and meet up. Dana, because I've never met Dana. All hail to the queen. No. I've never met Dana, and I was gonna, we were gonna try and meet up, but she said they were just crazy. Yeah, send me an email and I'll look after. Because I don't want you to give your address out or city or anything like that. Stop it. We were gonna meet, but the hotels, I didn't even think about it being that close to, Thanksgiving. So, yeah, I told Joanne today, I said maybe we can just like take a week or something and go up to my daughter's one time for a week. And now that I have a place to stay there, and that way we could meet, then you could come down for like a couple days and we'd have something to do for a couple days. So that would probably be better. Like maybe in the spring or something like that if I can get away. Buddy, what are you doing? Did y'all see I finished my my diamond painting? Christine wouldn't have seen, but I finished my my doodle diamond painting today. I woke up, Sadie got me up at like 5 till 6 to go outside, and all I could do was lay there and go, everything I have to do. And then I said, let me finish my diamond painting before Joanne gets here. Oh, I know. I'd like to meet her. She's got her wits about her, so. And then something like that, if Joanne and I do that, then we can kind of plan a little bit better to stop at places that might be in y'all's direction. You know what I mean? Even if it's an hour, we just stop and say hi and meet for lunch or something. So, and Stokes, the power of 3. Is that a DAC, Diamond Art Club? And Stephanie said, now you know if, whoops, went too fast. You two start visiting our family, you'll have to hit all 50 states. I'm game. Trust me, I'm game. I am so up for that. I love traveling, guys. I just love traveling. I love, I don't like planes, but I like driving. Was the finished post in the group? It was. Did I put it in that group? No, I think I put it on my personal and the group that we call Sparkle Squad. So I can, but you're not on Facebook, right? You need Messenger so I can get to you and just send you pictures. Yeah, I definitely want to meet. So we've met a lot of cool people like that. Meet you. Oh, that would be neat. Especially if you live in North Carolina. It's so easy to get to places there. So it is a DAC. I'll have to look that one up. I'm not familiar with that one. I love North Carolina. I would love to move back to North Carolina. I like Virginia, but Virginia's high in taxes. I love South Carolina. Georgia would be okay as long as there's a little bit of cold weather and snow. I'd really like to go back to where I can see trees, red trees, orange trees, you know. So, Kentucky. Kentucky is off to the west a little bit more than I'm thinking, isn't it? You're not in the Sparkle Squad. I'm in Lady Lathe. You're in the Lady Lathe one, Christine? I mean, oh, Kathleen. No, yeah. I was thinking it was Christine. That's right. No, when you said that, I thought you were Christine. Christine doesn't have Facebook. So Christine was the one I was thinking. But Kathleen, yes, you're in our Facebook group. So our Sparkle Squad is just where we get, it's a Florida thing for now. We started in Florida, but we've had 2 gatherings so far. And we're hoping our next one's going to be in February. I think we're kind of doing smaller ones, and then we hope to do the bigger one in September. So I think we would like to extend it to the states, nearby states, to see if people can get together, but it's really difficult. I think I'm more scared than Vicky of doing a multiple day. Like we were talking about doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, or something like that. But I'm more scared to do that because I'm like, gosh, to step out that huge, I want to make sure everything's good. Our first event was phenomenal. We had nothing but compliments. And we even did papers to fill out, say, what could we do better? Did you have enough information? All kinds of stuff. And we got nothing but great compliments. So I'm really, really happy with that. And then February was fun. I mean, the last one we did was fun. November 8th, because we had a lot less people, so we had more room at the particular place. Like my pastor's letting me use our fellowship hall, and that helps with the cost. So basically the cost that everybody pays for is like the food and getting some games together and stuff. So oh, thank you so much. Who is that? Craftaritas? Weren't you on here? You were on here before, right? Who is that? It's good to see new people. Yeah, I had a really good time. I was really pleased. I was pretty proud that we did a good job. But what we want to do is we want to build up a little bit of excess money so we can, okay, I can't see it while I'm on here unless I go over to my computer. Well, want to build up excess money so we can get like a really nice Diamond Art Club as a main prize, or a couple of them, or something like that. Oh, Rita, I should have known that by the last name, because it says Craftaritas. I should have known that. Rita's cool. Yeah, so I'm more scared. Vicky's ready to jump in and have a 2 or 3 day, but I'm a little more scared. So it really depends on the venue. Like, there's so many ideas out there. My idea was to have a couple days near downtown Disney, which they call Disney Springs now, but downtown Disney, so we could take, a few hours and go over to downtown Disney and walk around because it's free. So, but the hotels around there are expensive. And another idea is there's a retreat that's out in Orlando, and I think they said it's a religious retreat, but you don't have to get into the religion, but they have cabins apparently. Noreen sent that one to me. She said it was a really good one, and it's great to start, and pretty good money wise. It didn't cost a whole lot. So I gotta get my button gear and start looking. So anyway, yes, I'm going on vacation, so I did not want to generate any more turning to have to do, because like I still have I've got Deb's. Is Deb on here? Deb was going to be on here. Can you write to her, Dana, and let her know? Because she asked me if we were going to be live, and I said yeah, so just a reminder. I have Deb's to turn. I have I tried to do a 4-inch Stephanie, but the one that I did, I messed it all up, so I didn't have time to do it. I'm going to pull out some hybrids, though. I really wanted to do this one hybrid that's so pretty. I got to get out my alcohol. I wanted to do this one that was really, really pretty, but I haven't had a chance yet, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet. This is really pretty. So, y'all can't have this one yet. So she's going to be like, why'd you show us then? Don't show us if you can't get rid of it. Let me find my alcohol. I think it's right here. And I was using it the other day and it fell. Where is my alcohol? Well, I'll just have to use my water because I cannot find the little bottle that I had my alcohol in. I got clean water here though, so I'm going to show you guys what I have first. And if y'all want it, you can have it. It is really pretty. It's really pretty. I might keep it for myself. I have these for myself that are really pretty, but you know, I'm so debating because I don't like 5-inch, 4-inch. I don't like the 5-inch or 5.5-inch. I really like this long, the feel of a long pen. This one's a little bit longer, but this one's not. So I'm going back to the drawing board with some of mine that I have, and I'm kind of giving mine up slowly because I don't like it. Just like this. That's going to be the exact size that I don't really care for, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So what I have today is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 today. So the first one I have, this is number 1, is a deep purple, and the purple, all the purple is wood, and the almond color is like a cream and a white pearl. This is a thin grip, and yeah, all that's wood, so that's how dark it would be when I turned it, and it is thin. I've got, poor Dana, I shouldn't start this while I've asked her to go check her out. I'm kind of wiping some of these out. I've got this one that is basically a medium. This is by Castaway. I can shrink it. I can shrink this one. It'd be a little bit harder to make an end on it because if I cut it, if I cut the end parts off, then you're not going to get that rounded end. It's just going to be where the thin is. Oh, the first one? I can shrink them, but I don't like the shrink. I like the big. I like 6-inch. I like longer. And I loved this one because it was green and pink. But, you know, like this, it's really short. So I like longer. But if I give these up, then you can see if you want them. I haven't decided. Okay, so back to that one. I've got this one. That one's going to be 50. This one, unfortunately, is 55 because it has a whole lot. Bill doesn't usually do this, but he put so much glitter in this one. He put tons and tons. It is so rough, if you guys could feel it. And Don at Rapture Resin, Dan with Rapture Resin, he does that with his. He puts a lot of glitter in, and hear how rough that is? It is so rough. I could literally like sandpaper myself with it. This is a snowman too, if you can see. And I made the snowman a little bit shorter out of the way so he'd have more long hair, but this is so rough. So this one would be 55 because I'm going to have to it's going to take a lot more to get that unrough to seal it. So that's number 3, blue and white snowman. This is number 4. This is not a snowman, but this is their 3D print. This is their 3D print snowflakes and zebra. Let's find the zebra. So the zebra design, you can see it that way. The zebra design is in there, and then there's snowflakes and just confetti. Or is it just snowflakes? Looks like just snowflakes with the design. That would be 50. This is number 5. Wait, after all the deletes, I don't have any comments showing for me. Okay, all that's showing is the where she's had to hide the comments. This is a green and red. And this is a snowman. You can see nope, there's the snowman. There's the hat, the first round, the second, and the third of the snowman. And I always put faces on him, like the eyes and stuff. So this is green and red with snowflakes. This is thicker than medium here, and it's about medium here. And I tried to keep as much snowflake in there as I could. Green and red and white. That one's pretty. So that is 50. And I'm actually not charging you guys for all the work I put into making the snowman. Number 6 will be a pretty fall one. Is anybody commenting? Because all I'm seeing is what Dana had to do to hide those comments, and I'm not seeing anything after that. So I love this one. The fall with the leaves in it. There you go. Yay! This one is a thin grip here. Pretty much thin grip there. Maybe thinner than medium. It's not entirely super thin. This one's really pretty. If you guys don't take this, I might keep this one. But you can see the fall leaves in it. That would be 45. This crazy one is where Jeremy from Imagination Woods put the tubes in it. You can buy the tubing. It's like materials. Let me see if I can. There you go. You can see the tubes inside. I have some if you need to see what it is, but it's just really long tubing and it's iridescent ribbon-like. So he put a bunch of that in there, and it's yellow and black. It's got a little bit of aquamarine. He puts weird colors together. There's the aquamarine look. Okay, that one, let's discount that one, Dana, to 40. Mermaid scales, yeah, it kind of does. This one is another snowman. I got 3 snowmen. This one is the pink. And does it have the snowflakes in it? It does have some snowflakes, but a lot of them ended up here, and I'm going to have to take care of all of that. I'm going to have to get that all clear. But there's a couple snowflakes, but this will be a snowflake, so this will be 45. Builder snowflakes. This one I'm going to discount also. Red and green. Christy, and you want the red and green snowman? Yay! It's going to be cool. And then this one is a little bit different. This is actually a cocoon one. It's an older one. And I was digging deep to find something really cool. And I thought, you know what? This is some of their earlier. Oh, and the pink snowman. Super cool. So we'll do those two. Awesome. Thank you so much, Christine. And I have like 2 I've got like 2 grommets floating around here, and I think one of them is not good. That's why I've been hesitating about using it, and I'd have to test it again. But so this is Cocoon. But yeah, I know Dana had mentioned to you about the grommets too. I've got to hang up right now about the grommets, and they're driving me crazy. I got one more. Let me tell you in just a second, because this one is phenomenal. I just got this in today. And I had to get one done because I want to show you what the blank looks like first, because it's a little bit different since it's been turned. But you see how it's got the stripes in it, and it's going to be very clear. Let me find the blank to show you what it looks like. And Miss Ellis, I got some blanks in for you today. Let me try and find the one I have left. I had 2 of them. Here it is. I got some just blanks in for Susan. Yes, you did, Susan, and it came today. This is what it looked like before I turned it. And of course you kind of lose that effect, that alternate effect, but it's still very pretty. So I do have the one left, and it's just the colors are beautiful. It's like the magenta, like an orchid pink and green, and they're really pretty. And this one came today too. I shouldn't even show you guys, because one of y'all is going to be like, ooh, can I have that? Yours is prettier though, Susan. I think the one that you got today is prettier than this. You got a really pretty one. Really pretty. So these 2 are actually available. Not trying to create myself any more work, but those 2 are actually available. So anyway, the grommets, I kind of have a hang up about the grommets. So if anybody wants, no, those are not Susan's blanks. Those 2 are mine. These are mine, but Susan's is you guys, I swear y'all are in competition with each other. The striped one? Okay. Stephanie. Dana, we can put Stephanie down for the striped one. That's my other one. So, yeah, if you want that one. And you're going to want it 4-inch, right? All of yours, I'm just assuming, are 4-inch. Let me see where Susan's went today. I didn't put them away. I think they're right there, because they're really pretty. Dan has some really pretty blanks, but they're expensive. Yeah, she got, check this out. Can I show your blanks, Susan? Can I show them? So she got the one too. She got that one also. She got the gemstone one, which is really pretty. And it's the light blue filled with the glitter. And this one is gorgeous. This is so pretty. Look at how pretty this is. Same colors. These colors are the same colors that are in the striped one. So just not this is the same. I think this glitter is probably the same glitter that's in this gemstone one he has. But isn't that pretty? He does really pretty blanks, but they're a little costly. They're a little more costly than others, because he does these take time, because I think he's got a mold, and he pours the resin and then pours another one. So this one's Stephanie's. Whoops, don't let me lay that down. That one is Susan. Yay! Stephanie. I was really trying to get to yours today, Stephanie, because we really want to mail them out tomorrow. I don't want to wait any longer, but I just didn't get to those other 2 because they're going to take a lot longer. So put yours in the bag. That other one's going to take quite a bit longer. So, so the grommets, back to the grommets. I wrote a guy locally who's a machinist. The striped one for hers, oh gosh, I'm thinking about how much I paid for them. Um, you can do 40 for her. So anyway, yeah, normally they would be 50, but I'll give you, well, and I did tell her, Stephanie actually has one for free. So if you want that one as your free one, Stephanie, let Dana know. Snowflake and zebra. You want the snowflake and zebra one, Susan? I love that one. It's just so wintry and so pretty. So I wrote to a guy locally to try to see if they can make these grommets cheaper. I don't want to take it away from Ivy at all. Of how much they are. Okay, I'll polish these 3 now while we're here. I don't want to take it away from them. He's a machinist. Her husband's a machinist. I'm sure it's, work just like ours is work. But I don't know why I have a hang up. I don't want to charge you guys so much money for these grommets. But if I've got to pay for them and then shipping and they're coming in, I mean, we charge you guys to put them in. So that's why I had her reach out to you, Christine, with that, to see if you wanted to do that. And it just kind of takes a load off my mind. And then we can have them here. Your bag is your bag. So, and I think I may offer that to almost everybody. If they know that they're going to want grommets, I'm just going to say, go see Ivy and buy whatever you want, and it'll be here with your name on it only, and then I'll tell you, when you need more or whatever. So, especially if you know you want them on all of them. And I even had such a hang up about it that I wrote on the group. I said, what do you guys think about them? Do you have any good, any bad, any indifferent, or what do you think? And only one person had written that I saw, and she said she liked them. She didn't have a problem. Sometimes it's a little bit loose. But that has to do with, yes, she did tell me, that has to do with the machinist, or the tip itself, because if you put your tip in, they made them to the exact specifications that the tip was. If when they make a tip, is the tip a teeny tiny bit off, maybe? So it's just, I don't think there's ever going to be, do you really like them? And see, if you do, then that's fantastic. That's why I said, it doesn't bother me at all if you love them. It's just very difficult for me to buy the bulk that you need or that you want and then wait for her to make them and then get them here. So, and then other people want them. So when Vicky did that the other day to somebody, she said, well, let me just order them, and then they're gone, and now we need more already. So a grommet is where you have the DAC screw-in tip. They stay put good. You don't have any wiggling around or anything. When you have a DAC screw-in tip, I came up with the idea, how DAC will, just on the inside of the resin, they'll have the resin screw in, and there's nothing in it. It's just resin, but you can screw it in. Well, I got to thinking, I said, after so many times of screwing in and out, it's resin. It's going to wear out pretty quick. So, oh, that's good, Christine. I'm glad to know. So I went to Ivy and I said, hey, listen, let's make, instead of me just making this screw in the middle, because some of them we can't do, like this heavy glitter, there's no way I'd be able to make just the screw in on the inside of this resin because of how thick the glitter is. So I said, I went to Ivy, her husband's a machinist. I said, let's create something that can go in here that the tip can screw into. It's permanent. It's It's excellent. You'll have it forever. It'll be the same size for all the screw-in tips. So, and then if you don't have a screw-in tip, or if you want one of each, you can have, maybe you want a screw in here and you want something else here. So, hot glue, hot glue keeps them from wiggling. I think I would probably tend to be the same way, because I've noticed that I haven't changed. I have one of my pens has the angle single placer, and I have my flower on the other end, and then another pen I have a double and a triple, and then another end on another pen I've got my straightener, or when I take the flower out and put my straightener in. So I use the same pens all the time. So okay, so this one, so Susan and Christine, did I get that right? Christine, I want to see how this, I know how the pink one's going to come out. Let's see how the green and red's going to come out. Yay. I got it right. Now, earlier when Joanne was here, my lid was messing up, and I'm like, please don't mess up now. Not now. Oh my gosh, whose are these? Oh, I gotta finish those too. I'm trying so hard to tie up a lot of loose ends before I go. I really want to tie them up, the loose ends. And get rid of some more. Get rid of some. You know what I told Joanne we were gonna do? I said sometimes when we're trying to think of something to play or something to talk about, let me get this kind of even. At the event, we made the papers. Oh, it's a lot coming up today. We made the papers for to play that game. Would you rather? You guys know what that is? I'm sure you do. I'm gonna be real careful. This is a big one. And y'all can hear my lathe is messing up too. It's got some gurgling sound in it right there. And I let my husband see, and he's like, it's probably going down, I don't know. So I'm looking at getting a new one. Because this company went out of business, so I can't get any parts for it now. Turning a new strike on tonight. A new strike one? Yeah, I'll do that. You're talking about, oh, Stephanie? Okay. I should be able to. Let me make sure I can get these decorated with the snowmen. And, this one will probably just be the toughest because it had a lot of glitter, a lot of this glitter. But we'll see. I just have to shorten yours and fix it. But yeah, we made up that game, Would You Rather, and this one's gone down a few times already, right? But I was able to get the part for it. So hopefully it's not too loud. If it's too loud, I can just mute it for this, and we won't have anything to talk about. But anyway, so I made up that game that says Would You Rather, and I was like, would you rather use square or rounds? On your diamond painting, square or round? Both. Either. Joanne, I thought you were liking the square. It's a little bit harder though, right? Definitely square. I really like the square. That was my first one. It fills it in really well, but it's just harder, I think, and it takes longer. You like both. So that's neat, because usually people are like, oh, definitely round, or, one or the other. Would you rather do confetti or block diamond painting. I think I like confetti better, but not a ridiculous amount of confetti. Like, I did a block and I got like that far on it and I was so bored. Yeah, a balance of the two. I don't mind doing some block, but I don't want like a whole, like the one I had was like a cat in the middle and the whole thing around it is blocking and I'm just crazy. Some of both. Really? Tweezers? On squares? I think tweezers to me seems like they would be really hard. If you had to choose a different face. Do you choose a painting by those circumstances, or is it absolutely like whatever the painting is, if you love the picture, it doesn't matter what it is? Like, if I love the picture, I don't care what it is. I'm going to figure out how to do it. I'm going to use tweezers on squares. We have a guy in the group that uses tweezers all the time for all of his. He did finally get a custom, one of my segments that I create. He did get one of those. I haven't asked him if he liked it. Let's see. Would you rather go to a couple-day retreat or a one-day event? By the image, yeah. You're a sucker for the colors. Yeah, so I put, I'll have to put my doodle in the group because it is, you talk about colors. Man, I didn't think I was going to like it because there's so much orange and red and tan, but oh my goodness, it's beautiful. A couple day you'd like to go to? And squares, I refuse to buy the canvases I got were almost all confetti. From a particular shop, is that what you're saying? Buy for a shop, because if you got two that were almost all confetti, that wouldn't be very fun. Yeah, it's pretty. I'll show you. I'll post it in the group when I'm done here. Okay, let me see. Now we gotta go to here. I think I have it good. It was pretty easy. It wasn't too bad. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me, machine. I need you. It's getting slower. I need it to be faster. Oh, Deb's not here. Deb, why is it? Yeah, Peggy Collins. I literally asked her if she would make another doodle and a white doodle, a white and golden, and she said she was just way too overwhelmed to do anything extra right now. I was disappointed. I'm like, if you're going to make one doodle, you're going to make another. We tried to have a paint along with Peggy, and she was a different character altogether. She didn't want anybody using her pattern. She didn't want anybody posting her pattern. She didn't want anybody... She finally left the paint along and they had to change the paint along, but yeah, she was very, like, I guess she really didn't understand what a paint along was. The canvases, oh, I haven't gotten to them yet. I know, I'm going, what do I do next? Do I get a little small one? Do I get a really big one? Because I got some pretty nice decks. And I got some, I got a a spangler for my daughter because she had graduated with an associate's, and I was super excited for her, and so I got the spangler that is the diploma, the one that they graduated. I got her that one. I'm like, did I do that one? Right? Customs of the Chihuahua. Yeah, this is coming out better. And I tend to be like more traditional on these snowmen. I was thinking last time I made them, I was like, we need to stop being so traditional and do something a little crazy, because I typically do black on the hat, black for the eyes, orange for the nose, like a snowman. And instead, I really just need to, be a little different. Over that. The Advent. You talking about the Advent for my group? I think she started in November, but she allows you to start in December in case it's smaller and you have a big one. But everybody that does it gets a gift. Everybody gets a gift. Oh yeah, this is nice and smooth as it is. I won't need to seal it. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. I do enhancement drills every one that I do now. When I pick out the next one that I'm gonna do, I just take key places that I'm looking at the picture as a whole, and I'm like, okay, where do I want this little thing to shine, and I want this extra to shine. And so I always go and put you started December 1st of December. We're not even into December yet. So anyway, yeah, I always get enhancements from Tmall. I love her enhancements. And I can just pick my own colors and then do the ones that I want. I love that. Do you always? Or you're going to start December 1st? That's cool. I like how Nikki started doing that. She changed it. That way, if you have a really big one, you can start in November. And if you have a smaller one, you can start in December. Because we worked really hard at that for Christmas, making sure every person gets a goodie bag. Every person will be drawn eventually through the whole thing. Unless they've missed like a whole bunch of days and didn't post and, didn't follow directions and that kind of thing. Maybe I could do it for December. That little one I showed you, Joanne, maybe I could do that one for December. I could probably do it. I have a little marshmallow dude. It's by Diamond Arts. I think it's the old Diamond Art, or before Diamond Art became Diamond Art Club or something. But it's the little it's a marshmallow dude laying in a hot cocoa, and it's kind of small. I was going to take it to my last event, but I decided to take my doodle. Yeah, and if something happens, like she always says, if something happens and you can't do every day, like say I'm going to be gone, do it ahead of time so you can at least post it every day. Even if you're not doing it, take your section, put one on, take your next section, put one on, and that way, and take a picture of it, and that way each day you'll have it to take a picture. I know that's kind of cheating, but at the same time, you're taking the time to post every day. And those that post every day, y'all are taking your time to do that. It's, you know, your thought to do it. And so, oh my goodness, I love this. So those that don't want to post that often, it's like, that's not very fair for everybody else that follows directions and do post. So this is the colors, and this is how shiny it is, but I want to put the snowman on it. I like this one. Builder does a lot of this. I just got this one in today too, because I forgot I got this one. And I love when it's got the snowman in it. So a lot of times what I even try to do is I try to look to see where I want to put the snowman. So maybe I want to see more snowflakes or more of what's in there. Or something pretty close to it. I think right there. And let's see. You like traditional snowmen? I at least do the hat so everybody kind of knows the hat, and the eyes made out of coal. I mean, you know, it's frosty. I just always keep going back to the traditional. Let me get my thingy down here. That's stuck to the rug. Oh my gosh, guys! I almost stuck my feet to the. I did stick my feet to my thing the other day, and I was going, who am I gonna call now? Like, it was pretty stuck. It was probably about 1.5 inches, 2 inches stuck to stuck down here on my table where I can rest my feet. I was stuck because it's super glue. I was like, oh my gosh. I had to literally like peel my foot off. It was crazy. Crazy. So I use this and this. My husband's phone is going off. In there, he's laying on the sofa. He used to come out when I would do lives. He used to come out and play his guitar for everybody, but I guess the excitement's not there anymore. Ghostbusters. Let's see. I like to put it around here. And this is why it's sometimes a pain, or why we charge a little bit more, because these are tiny, tiny. And to do them by hand is a lot. Can you hear Sadie snoring? I don't know how loud it is, but she's down here on the floor snoring. Sadie. Sometimes she snores so loud, I have to like shake her, and she sleeps so heavy she doesn't wake up, and I feel bad because I really have to like move her around and pick her up, and in order to get her to wake up so she can stop snoring. She needs a sleep apnea test. Oh, you can hear her. She must have heard me. She stopped. Sadie. She's stretching. She will snore so loud. The doodles don't snore. Shane will snore when he's on his right side to me. Is the only time he'll snore, and I'll have to move him over to his left. So I'll get Sadie down here beside my bed, you know, really loud, and then he'll be in my face snoring the same way, and I'm like, Oh my gosh. And once I get them, and it was funny because the other night, once I finally got them all situated, Shane, I just kind of nudge him and roll him over. And then Sadie, I woke her up and she stopped snoring. And once I finally got that, I'm like, okay, fine, I can go back to sleep. Here comes Pepper. Oh my gosh. Climbing on top of me like a jungle gym. Hey, Elle. Ellie, are we going to go bye-bye? Are we going to go bye-bye soon? Shane is so freaking out about them being at my daughter's house. Like, he's like, don't you go anywhere. He said somebody might let him out and they'll get lost. And I'm like, they're not going to let him out. Well, maybe they will. Maybe it'll be a mistake. Maybe they'll accidentally. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay. Dana, did you see I was able to put in the title the date? Her and I were talking earlier and she was like, we got to figure out a way to put the date. I know nothing about the YouTube videos yet. I really don't. I know there's got to be a way, like T-Mall, before her starts, like 30 minutes before it starts, she can start a video like saying, hey, here's like a countdown to the 10 minutes or whatever it is. But I want to know how to do that. You saw the date too. I want to know how to do yeah, I want to know how to do cool things like that. Okay, that's just the edge of the hat, and then sometimes I'll do the other part of the hat, but I don't like to put too much black. There's that one snowflake I was gonna do there. It's so cute. Yeah, if we're like, oh my gosh, where'd this pen come from? And who bought that one? And what live was it? And then she can go back and she'll know what date. She keeps such good records. I need this woman in my life all the time. Queen Dana. We need a orange for the nose. Let me find. I got a light orange in here somewhere. There's one. There's one. No, that one's stuck together. So what Christmas movies do you guys like? Oh my gosh, she's got a big orange nose. I don't have any tiny orange ones. Let's see. Let's do. These are super cute. Don't I have any tiny ones? I thought I had tiny ones. Tiny ones. No, tiny ones are these. Man, I used to pay a fortune for these things. And then along comes Temu. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been paying so much for them. So, did you guys, The Grinch is your favorite? Die Hard for Christmas? I can see that with you. What else? What else? Christmas movies. I like Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's too big. I can't use that. That's way too big. Home Alone. Let's see, Jingle All the Way. I like the traditionals. The Santa Claus is coming to town and those kind of things. The Santa Claus, yes, I love that one. And I think I like the first one though best. Rather than the second and third. Here's some smaller ones. Yeah, these are much smaller. These are better. I need to get some better sizes. White Christmas, Bells of St. Mary's. I've never heard of the Bells of St. Mary's. I like It's a Wonderful Life out of the old ones. Stay. I gotta get some smaller ones. Yes, National Lampoons. For sure. Those are good. Die Hard. That's funny. Miracle on 34th Street. Yay! I like all the old oldies. Let's see if I can find a red or a green. That's not really the right kind of green. That's really kind of a dark. Yeah, I like the traditional Miracle on 34th Street and the newer one as well. The Night They Saved Christmas and Smoky Mountain. Night They Saved Christmas. I don't know if I've heard that one. Of course, all the Hallmark movies, but they're all the same. We know how they're going to end up. What do I want? What do I want? What else? Stephanie, what's your other favorites? Yeah, I like that one. And at first, I didn't even think Die Hard was a Oh, these Christmas shoes. Is that like the little boy buying her mama shoes? I need to coordinate some of these a little better. Yeah. I like the song. Oh, there's a green one. Trying to decide what colors to use. These are like milky colors, kind of. They match pretty well. Dolly Parton, Christmas with Jacqueline Smith is a with Dolly Parton. Stephanie, did I make you mad? Did I make Stephanie mad? Okay, what other color do we want? Stephanie, I hope I didn't insult you. I did green. I don't have any red. I got little tiny reds. Oh, good. I didn't want you to, because I was saying Die Hard. I really wasn't thinking that it was Christmas at first, and I thought I said Christmas, but then I was like, wait a minute, yeah. Every time they advertise it because it wraps around because it's around Christmas time. I'm having a hard time with these colors. trying to decide what colors that I want to use. I'm just so thankful I got most of yours out, Stephanie, the ones that we had turned, because those were the originals that you had turned. And I'm like, I should have had those out a long time ago. Yeah, I still like, what's the one with, Elf. Buddy the Elf. Oh my gosh, I love that one. I love Buddy. Okay, let's see. I think I want to add something to the hat. I kind of want it to be these green ones. So, Christine, on all of yours, since you've been waiting on grommets, are we gonna, we're still gonna wait, right, until I be able to get the Grinch writing pen done and sent to me before Christmas? Yes, I will make it a point. One of them's sitting right over there. Stay on top of me about that, or Dana, please, because I will, with me being ADHD, I will totally keep moving on to stuff and I will forget it. That's one of those that Dana likes to be able to put into her notes or something. I have tried everything I can think of, guys, to try to help me to remember so-and-so wants this and so-and-so needs that, and I just can't come up with anything that I've done, you know, that has worked for me, as well as having Dana. So it really, really is easier for me to have somebody as my brain, you know, to say, hey, can you make a side note of this, and please remind me of that, and please remind me of that, because I've just tried and tried and tried and nothing works. I've tried notebooks. I've got so many writing notebooks around, it's not even funny. I've tried putting it in my phone. I've tried apps on my phone. I've got a dry erase board up here. Now the dry erase board has helped for a few things because I know that that's priority, but it's getting it to the board, reminding myself that I need to get it to the board so I'll remember how important it is. So, yeah, and writing pens take a little bit more effort because I have to go and find a good kit for it, and I pretty much know what kit I'm going to use, I think. I just have to make sure I've got it. You guys, I'm actually getting my nails done tomorrow. I don't know how long it'll last, but I've tried before and it just doesn't really last because I don't like to wear gloves. I like to feel everything I'm doing. And the constant water usually messes them up, but I really wanted something for the holidays, so I'm going to try again. I used to do my own way back in the day. Okay, that should be good. Right, see, now if I pin it, I can go, oh, I'm just going to put, I'm going to pin this. And then I'll know I can go back and look at the pins and see what all I have. I'll forget to go back to the pins. And then I can tell Dana, and usually she'll come up, every often and say, hey, don't forget you have to do this. And I'll be like, you're right. And it's a priority. So I really don't know. So Dana and I both got one of these. And Dana, I don't know if you noticed, but I think it has to be plugged in the whole time. Oh, you haven't gotten yours yet. So we got one of these. It's like it's like a digital calendar, and it doesn't really show on TV. So anyway, it's got a digital calendar, and it says it's got like the temperature, the date, of course, calendar, tasks, rewards, meals. Yay, I get some rewards if I do it good. Photos. It says photos, so I'm guessing I can put photos. Lists. It even has lists in it. Sleep and settings. And I haven't had a chance to go all through it yet. But I was kind of thinking if I could make myself put it in here, and if she was able to see mine by logging into however I log into it, that'd be really cool. But I don't want to bog her down to that point where, So, it's very true, Christine. It's really, really true. I have tried. There's this lady on YouTube. She's called the Clutter Bug. And I've been watching her, and she's got such good tips. I'm like, oh, I want to do that. After I get done watching her, I want to go do it. And I'm like, and then tomorrow comes, and I'm going, what was that she said? So it's ridiculous. And I never had any issues. Well, I had issues when I was a kid, but back then, you didn't know. You didn't know about now it supports to come by tomorrow. Oh, it's supposed to come by tomorrow. Gotcha. So yeah, I have tried so many things as a kid. They didn't know that back then. Back in the 70s, they were like, they didn't really know much about ADHD. They were just like, beat that kid's butt and make them sit down. So what do you think, Christine? Is that super cute? I can add more if you want, or yeah, I like the snowman. So, I will put this in a bag, but at the moment, because I need it to dry, I usually set it aside, and she's got 2 of them. So if we have to, just remember she's got the red, and green and white snowman and the pink snowman. Where is the striped one? I'm trying to think of where, Stephanie, I can cut it off. Instead of cutting off the 2 ends and not having any ends here, I would rather cut it off on one side maybe and make this be an end. And that way you'd still have this end, and you'd have, actually that might be a good spot to cut it off on. Let me see how long that is. I didn't even drink my drink today. Oh my gosh, these are so good. It's called the Loaded Tea Shop, and they're like energy drinks, 0 carbs, 0 sugar. They're so good. The blank. That's right. You're right. We were going to start with the regular blank instead of this one, because I was thinking, since this one was already turned, I was thinking I could cut it off and just make this one the 4-inch. You're right. Yeah, let me see if I can get to that one. Let me do this one. You are right. What do you think? You think it might be easier to... Oh no, somebody claimed that one, didn't you? No, you claimed the other blank. Didn't somebody claim this one? Or you just wanted the blank that I put in your bag? So, anyway, ADHD is very real, and I never admitted that I had it until I was with Walgreens, and I started really losing on my stats, and I was going downhill, and I was getting bad marks. I'm like, oh, I hate this job. And it wasn't that, it was that I just couldn't focus, because I had a new house, I had just bought my house, and I had dogs, and I'm like, I just wasn't paying any attention, and I didn't want to pay attention. So, I was dating a guy at the time that said that I was ADHD, and I'm like, oh, shut up, there's no way. And he was like, I'm telling you, you are, because I can see it in you, because I am. So I went to the doctor, and she was like, yep. She said, you are. She goes, it's not super extreme, but when it interrupts your job as an adult, then she uses medication. But she said as an adult, she wouldn't use medication if it wasn't a job interrupter kind of thing. So she put me on Adderall, and it was a game changer. I'm telling you guys, it was like, this is the way life was supposed to be, really? Like, had I known that back then, I would have gone to college and been a veterinarian. I totally wanted to be a veterinarian. Oh, really? I tend to wonder if it gets worse as we get older and not better. But she says that, you know, as an adult, if we know, it's not like it's a mental issue where you don't know how to control it. We can figure out ways. There's definitely plenty of workarounds that we can try to do. It's just harder for us to try to do them. So, hey, Johnny. It's much harder for us to be able to get to do it and do it. So I love watching the Clutterbug, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds so good. I need that in my life, but getting to it, getting to do it is like a whole feat in itself. So I think that's why I hate folding clothes. Folding clothes is so simple, but that's just the one thing I hate to do, and they'll sit around forever. And then when I finally get mad at myself and I do it, I'm like, that really wasn't that big of a deal. And I know that, but still, it's just one of those overwhelming things. Yeah, you highly mask it. I tried using it for my advantage for a long time. I thought, you know what? Let me just use it to my advantage. I've got it. What can I do? Let me try to use it. And I thought that would work, but it doesn't really. It only confuses things and mixes things up, and then you forget things, and then things get lost and things get misplaced. So I have a customer mad at me right now, and I've only had about 3 customers in 6 years who got mad at me and left. And this one's mad at me because, and rightfully so, she's waited for her blank for quite a while, since March. Well, then I was getting ready to turn it for her about September, and I think that's when Shane's mom died, and, you know, and then after that I got sick and just all kinds of stuff. And it doesn't make it any worse for her, any less for her, because she wants her pen. So now I'm trying to find it, and I'm going, gosh, I don't see it anywhere. So that's all the ADHD comes into play. Have y'all gone over to watch Johnny? I don't think he can always see the comments, or he doesn't always get to read the comments. Hey, Deb! Yay! Now all our family's here. Johnny and Deb, and yay! Everybody's here. Johnny, what state do you live in? Deb, where did you say you were? I'll be going through Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, to Virginia. And I'm getting a stuffy nose just being in here, I don't know why. This one we're going to have to do a little bit different. This snowman is too cute in pink to just do black and orange and We're gonna have to do some in the Chinese. The big eye was an error. Aw, Kathleen, you have to go. Have a good night. I'll put my painting up on, I'm going to put my painting in the group so you can see it later because it's all done. She said good grief. Snoopy! That's a good Christmas movie. That reminded me when she said good grief. Charlie Brown's, they always say good grief. We were trying to pick up Christmas movies. Johnny was making, when I watched him the other day, he was making, what were you making? I can't remember what it was. I want to say it was, because I was asking you about a goblet. So Johnny, what I was, I may have told you already. I was trying to do a goblet with this. I'm trying to do, like I was going to hollow it out here while it was on my thing. It's going to be a drinking glass. You hollow it here. It's going to have a stem. And then the bottom. And I had it on, you can see I had it clamped on the chuck. But it flew out at me. I needed a football helmet. So I never did it again. But that's my intentions, is to make a goblet. And I don't know, I guess I just don't do the chuck enough or something. There you go, you come here. Come here. Ellie, come here. There she is. There she is. Everybody want to see Elle? You want to see everybody? There's Elle. There's Annabelle. 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 You give me pictures? Go get it. Go get it. Go see them. I'm tired of going to get stuff. No, not yelling. I wouldn't think it was. Not if you say something like hi. If you say the wrong thing to somebody and it was really in big caps, then you might could say it was yelling, but I have to move that over so it doesn't get splashed. Oh, Johnny, this lathe is terrible too, by the way. I will never buy another Comet 2. Well, I didn't buy it brand new. I bought it from a guy that is local. And he had a lot of barn gatherings where all the older pen people in Florida would go that made the writing pens. And I got it used from him. And now they're out of business in America. I hear that they're not out of business in another country, but they've gone bankrupt here in America, and I'm not sure what they're going to do, but I can't get any parts for it. So I'm thinking about just setting it aside and going to get one from Harbor Freight. Because I really just want a polishing lathe. I don't need anything fancy. I've got my turning one over there. I need to reset these. But Johnny likes to go live too. You guys should go check him out sometime. He does woodworking mostly. Do you do pens, Colleen? Do you do Colleen? Oh my gosh. I saw Kathleen. And I'm thinking Johnny. Somehow I got Colleen out of that. Yeah, Johnny, do you do writing pens? Or just woodworking? get, give me a second, guys. I want to get a new rag. I really like using these rags, and I'm trying to get Susan. I'm trying to get Vicky. I was trying to get Vicky to use them, and she tried it, and she said it wasn't her favorite. Guys. Buddy. Oh, I can use this one too. Where is my paste? No, this zebra snowflake one is the one that Susan wanted. It's just it's got a zebra print on it. And it's got snowflakes in it. I'm gonna do it next. Guys! Ellie! We're gonna do that next season. It might have been. That's why I said when when you went to see if Deb was coming, I was like, oh great. I asked Susan. I asked Dana to go see if Deb's coming. I said then I start telling you all about the pens. I said right when she's probably gonna miss them. I said my fault. Did Johnny leave us already? My whole thing is broken. It's ridiculous. So yeah, my husband and I went to look at the one from Harbor Freight. I think I'm just going to get it. I got some really pretty pinks for this one. Really pretty pink for the hat and all. Deb, I had you in mind when I made this one. Let me show you. You didn't get to see this. This is a red and green and white. And I made it into a snowman. The hat. I was the first one that started doing that. Making a snowman. Here is the pink. And we just have to decorate the snowman. So, Christine, this is basically what the other pinks would look like. The light pink, you know what I mean? Or she probably showed you that super bright pink one too. And we need to make a snowman out of this one. I got a really bright... I have more from Bill Durr, too. I just got today. I got a green, a light green. I should show you guys. And the perfect color. Wasn't really because I thought it was going to be too light. Because it was a little bit lighter than the breast cancer awareness ones that I had. And so, like, it was a little bit darker. Like, the breast cancer awareness was a little bit darker. But the people that made that pink that he was using, they went out of business. And so now we go on the site, and a lot of people are selling all the ones that we got. I was like, really? Okay, so let's see. We don't want to put the snowman where all the pink is. So my kitty cats have to stay here on vacation, and Joanne's gonna come watch them, and then I think I usually have, y'all know how Pepper usually is up on the, can I hold him for you? Oh, this one's already gone. This one's gone. I thought about you today, but you weren't on earlier. This one is gone, but Bill Durr is going to come out with a lot more Christmas now. So on Imagination, All Things Handcrafted, he's going to come out with all these snowflake ones he does every year. So this one is Christine's, and this one is Christine's. The ones I have left, Deb, are, you didn't get to see them. I have this green one that's got tubing in it. It's kind of thicker. This one's thinner. Of course, you probably wouldn't like it. Here's an autumn one. This one's really pretty. If nobody takes this, I think I'm going to keep it for myself, because it's a little bit longer, but this one's thicker. This one's a lot of glitter, and I made this one into a snowman. This one's available, so that you can see the hat and the body of the snowman, and then I made it a little bit longer there. This one and this one and this one, but this one's really thin, and this is all wood. So this one right here is the same as this one. It started out looking like this. Isn't that cool? And then it turned into like this. I didn't want to put too much decoration in it. I wanted to keep the pattern. So I have the blue one as a snowman. Or Deb, I did get a bunch from Bill Durr today. I got pinks, purples, I got greens, I got a blue. I mean, just letting y'all know, because I'll be coming out with more snowmen. I like to do the snowmen at Christmas. This is one of the iridescent ones. I seem to be like one of the only ones that like it. It's so much prettier in person. There's no way I can even begin to show you guys how pretty it is with all the iridescent colors in it. But I've got, this one's going to be just a light purple glitter in it. This one's glittery. I think this one glows. But check this out. The colors in this is amazing when you turn it. And then I've got a blue snowflake that I just got. This one is like a really light mint green. And then there's a deeper aqua. So, yeah, I know. I really am hoping to get that to you before I go on vacation. I was getting ready to do polish your birthday one today and turn that one. And I was like, okay, let me get to these super pressing ones first. And then hopefully I can get to it before I leave Saturday. Have you guys ever seen the recipe out for the cranberries? That you soak the cranberries and you put the powdered sugar on them and all that. Have you seen that recipe? I posted it on my Facebook and I want to try that. So I've got the cranberry soaking. I want to make it for my daughter before. I'm going to toss up because there's going to be some pretty ones in here. I want to make the cranberries. Supposedly you soak them like in soda, but I actually punctured many of them because the skin on the cranberry is so hard. They say that it's not porous, so it can't soak up anything. So I kind of made a hole. And then, yeah, the one I posted, that's the one I'm making. But I punctured a lot of my cranberries, and I'm doing them in grape soda. And then you take them out and coat it in powdered sugar. And you cook it for, she said, literally 4 minutes and no longer. At 250, and they're just like a cool snack. They just pop like, so I'm gonna try that. Yeah, for sure. I really wanted to do that. So all I have tomorrow is to get my nails done at 9 o'clock, and then after that I want to finish up some more. Hers need to be done and yours need to be done, Deb. I'm going to try and get those tomorrow as a priority because I got the other super pressing ones done. I wanted to do Stephanie, and there was another girl that was waiting for some for a long time. I don't even want to say how long. I got hers out. I got several out. All the rest of it Joanne got out. So like hopefully can try to get yours out tomorrow. But anyway, so I want to make those cranberry popper thingies for my granddaughter. And, ooh, that might be cool. A little bit too dark. And my daughter had asked me, that might be actually kind of pretty for the eyes, for my grandmother's recipe for the molasses cookies a while ago, and she didn't end up making them, so I'm going to surprise them with a batch of those before I go to. So hopefully Friday, I think my last day in here will probably be Thursday. Yeah, because what I'd like to do is finish whatever I need to finish tomorrow for people, and then Thursday maybe turn as many as I can to have ready, either to give Dana. I'm going to try to post them while I'm gone if I can get them polished as well. I need to do this, ladies, too. I'm hoping to have some gone, because then Joanne's going to come and do another batch of mailing if we need to. But Shane and I as soon as we get back, mortgage is due, and he's going to be going, oh my gosh. so it takes a lot more planning when you are self-employed. It takes a whole lot more planning, because you know how much you're bringing in, and you kind of live paycheck to paycheck, so you kind of have to save here, or we have like this savings that somebody told me about a long time ago. When you spend in your debit card, you might get like, it'll round up, and then every $5 that it rounds goes to that account. Well, I've been having that account forever, and I think there's like $1,500 in it. So he was like, you know what? If we have to take that out, we'll take that out, pay the mortgage, and just let it build back up again or something. So it takes a lot of planning for self-employment to be able to go anywhere. Oh, here's my little tiny pink ones. Okay, I don't want it to all be pink, but I wanted to get a variety for this one. And then you guys just tell me to shut up if I'm talking too much. Say, shut up and do my snowman. Yeah, I'm hoping to try to get some up so we can, so y'all can still have some. My ghost will be up while I'm gone. Hey, I thought she was on vacation. That'd be cool. Okay, I need my glue. I'm good. It takes a lot more supplies being self-employed now too than I did more full-time than I was before. Yay, we get these super cool darker ones for the eyes. I'm stepping out, Christine. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. We do not have coal eyes. They're purple coal. That's so cute. Now I need, I still need a carrot nose. You like listening to me? I don't like listening to me. There's no way I can come back and go step away. There's no way I can look back onto here and listen to myself. Some of the blanks in our boxes in January. The blanks we've had Castor send to you. Girl, I need to get yours together between you and Susan. So I have to start getting to some of them, yeah. January is okay with you, though? Yeah, let's see. Imagination. I'm trying to use my imagination. I need some tiny, I really do need the tiny, I don't think I have any little tiny orange. I think these are all big. That would be a really pretty orange, but, and the neon ones are just a little too big for what I'm doing. So, you're not going to get a carrot nose. You're going to get something different. I used to have, where'd that one jar go? I used to have a jar that had little tiny ones somewhere. I got stuff everywhere. I need somebody to come and help me clean. There's a cool one. I got a bunch of them over here. Oh, I got a bunch of orange. I got cool colors over here too. Okay, this one will be really pretty. It almost looks like a type of orange, but not quite. That's cool. I like that. And I got all these bubble ones I keep forgetting about too. Let's see if there's any colors in here. Oh yeah. This is probably why I love doing this, because I can just use imagination and just, the sky's the limit, you know, you can do anything really. And you're kind of only bound by what you're thinking up, or, oh, that's cool. I like the little bubbles. Stay. Yay! Those are cool. Now I need, I think we lost Johnny earlier, huh? He must have jumped on and left. I need something a bit larger. Ooh, let me see if there's a pink one. I think I have a smaller in the pink. Is that too dark pink? It's pretty dark. Super cool. Sadie. She's gonna fixing to snore again. She just messed up all the carpet and she's getting herself comfortable. And let's find something a little bigger. Yes, ma'am, Ellie Bell. What's up? What's up, Miss Ellie Bell? Ellie Doodle. Ooh, there's some pretty ones in here I didn't realize I had. That kind of matches the, those two match the mouth. Hi, Elle Bell. Thank you. Thank you for the kisses, Elle. Are you trying to tell me you're ready for me to be done? Are you trying to tell me you're done? Miss Ellie Boo? I'm hoping she's going to do good. I'm going to have to give her Benadryl because I know she used to get car sick and she hasn't gone on any long trips. Oh my goodness, Ellie, really? Really? Hi. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you're crazy, baby. Mwah. But listen, I gotta finish. I gotta finish what I'm doing, okay? You wanna help? You can't help. You can't help me, thank you. Thank you for the kisses. Okay, gotta get down. Get down. Good girl. We'll be done shortly, okay? In a little bit. In a little bit, we'll be done. What's P dot? Pesto? You want to try again? You want some pesto, Ellie? Ah, that's funny. She's talking about Pepto, is what she's trying to say. I should mix the color. I should do pink and something else, but it always seems like when I think of it, I don't have it. Like, I'll go, can't possibly get another type of rhinestone that I wouldn't already have. And then when I come to this situation, I'm like, well, I really could use this, and I could use some of this, and yes, I need more. I need more. Oh my goodness, I had to go yesterday to get x-rays of my back. The pain management guy was like, well, they didn't do any x-rays. I'm like, not of my lower back. And it's been years. And he said, they're not going to get an MRI. So let's go back to the basics and get an x-ray because of insurance. So, and then just to be told, once they have the x-rays, okay, now you can do an MRI. I mean, I've already done physical therapy. I've already gone through the hoops. But whatever. So they kept denying my lower back MRI, but they let me do the cervical and the T-spine. I'm like, y'all don't make any sense at all. Of course they don't. So, trying to get this pain management doctor to do something about neck pain and back pain and all that good stuff. We don't need you, bugs. I always leave the door open. I like having the door. Pepto. Is anybody diamond painting? Dana, you should be diamond painting. She has not diamond painted in months. And she's got brand new pens, custom pens that she's never had. She needs to use them. She'd probably be like, I'm too busy with Stacy to even think about diamond painting. All right, Christine, we're almost done. I want to do something on the top like I usually do. I like to kind of frame the hat. I don't necessarily have to. Right, me and Vicky keeping you busy. You're diamond painting, Christine? Oh, cool. I'm working on Peggy Collins' mystery kit. Oh, what was it? I don't do I would be afraid to get a mystery kit because it'd be something like some dragon or something ugly that I couldn't stand. So I like watching when the mystery kits come out and then they start sneak peeking. I'm like, here's what they are. Aw. Thank you. Oh, me too. You worked a little bit when you got home, Joanne. I like to do the hat. A little bit of something. No, the bubbles won't work. You know what? I think I might do a little of that darker one. It came out really pretty. Okay, I need to start looking at some little tiny colors. I need some little tiny colors. Abstract music, gotcha. So if you're good with that, and I was thinking that, I thought, well, I guess if you're looking at the mystery by the name of what it is, and you know you pretty much like that category, then you're kind of safe. So I wouldn't get like a Halloween one because I don't do Halloween. So I see what you're saying. Let me do this one a little different. No, none of it's abstract music. Can you tell what it is though? When you open it up, you can probably see what it is, right? By the shapes and, you know, like we typically can see when we open up a painting. Obviously, I can see what my doodles are going to look like. It just looks better with the drills on it. So can you tell what it's going to be? Oh my goodness, last Christmas when those came out, I think there was a, y'all might, one with nutcrackers. Oh, I totally would have gotten that one. I love nutcrackers. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I went from snowmen to probably nutcrackers. You really can't see it? So I guess they purposely make it to where it is truly a mystery until you're done with it. That's kind of cool. That would be kind of fun, as long as you're good with the category. That's crazy. I would have thought you could have seen it. Let's do... I really need some tinier ones of these. These are so pretty, and I use these all the time, but... So y'all see how long I take sometimes on to do them. Just depends on what I'm doing. But I don't like charge because it takes a long time. Everybody's saying, well, you shouldn't. I don't want to gouge people. I just want people to enjoy what they have and to be able to get pens because they love them. Okay, well that one was not far enough away. Imperfections of handmade. My husband made him being a carpenter, he made some really cool dog houses one time. And he put a metal roof on it and everything. And we put them outside and not one budged. Nobody wanted them because they were too expensive. If it's on the site, I can tell by the gray square in the screenshot, but this one is discontinued, so no longer on the site. Oh, gotcha. That's an older one. I'm trying to decide what I want to do next. But yeah, the mystery, I mean, they're just way out of my price range. Like, I can't get, they do what, two or three mysteries together or something, like the Christmas ones. I like, that's just way out of my price range to be able to get it. I mean, I understand it because you just buying 3 at one time instead of one. But I don't even buy one unless I absolutely, like, I got the coupon to get my doodles. I used a coupon. And if you want any more on this, Christine, or something different, please let me know. Because I always show you guys. And if you want me to change something or do something different, it's hard to see. Ellie! Isn't that super cute? Yeah, the mystery box. I think they have categories too. Yay! I love the snowman. I should do one for myself. Oh, you're doing a Santa and reindeer one now? Yeah, I wish I could afford those Christmas ones. I love these. Is Deb still here? We got the snowman. I love the snowmans. Okay. And let's do Susan's. And then let's see if we can get the Stephanie. I'd have to turn your Stephanie. Also, I'd have to cut it down and turn it. Yeah, I love that snowman. Alrighty, let's do this one. This one's going to be really pretty. Should be pretty easy. I don't think it's going to be a hard one either. Ellie, buddy, you guys quit barking out there. You did a cute barking, I did, you did a cute barking. I'm torn because I don't want them barking at everything, but yet I don't mind them barking for security to let people know, hey, we're here and you're not, you know. But they don't need to bark at everybody that walks by. You know what? This one wasn't meant to be a snowman, but I'm going to show you with Susan. It looks like I can actually do it looks, oh my goodness, I didn't even notice this until just now. It looks like a snowman with a hat and a collar. Like a big collar around him. So I could actually put a snowman face on it if you wanted. Even though it wasn't meant to be a snowman. There's the other one. There it is. But yeah, so last year's Christmas ones were really pretty. So every now and then I'll go on and see if somebody's got one of the ones from last year that they're selling, like they don't like it. I usually try to look through the D-stashes, and if there's one I really, really want, like that's really the only other one I could think of that I really want would be the Christmas one from last year. I'm pretty sure it was the nutcrackers. I have a Christmas Chuck Pinson, I think they have, with the dog in front of the Christmas tree. I think that's Chuck. No, y'all know Chuck Pinson is actually... You want a snowman out of this one? Do you know Chuck Pinson is actually popular enough to have puzzles? I didn't even know that until I was looking for a gifter. One of my gifters that I have to gift. She wanted a puzzle, and I was looking for the one that she wanted, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's Chuck Pinson. I had no idea that he would have been that popular to have puzzles out. Like, I'm thinking another Kincaid. So what's y'all's favorite Thanksgiving? Randall does too? I didn't know that. I didn't see any of his at Walmart, but what is y'all's favorite dish at Thanksgiving? I love my mom's broccoli casserole. I usually always make it with the cream of mushroom soup and the fried onions on top. I love green bean casserole. I love the marshmallows, sweet potatoes. You like leftover turkey? The turkey sandwiches for sure. Definitely the turkey sandwich afterwards. I love cranberries, so it doesn't matter whether it's a cranberry relish. I don't like it with nuts in it, but I like it with fruit in it sometimes, so I love cranberry. I love stuffing if it's done right. Your mom's pumpkin pie. I couldn't tell the difference between pumpkin pie and sweet potato pie. Like, my husband says he likes sweet potato pie. I can't tell the difference. Leftover stuffing and turkey sandwich. That sounds good. That does sound really good. Like I made, last night, I made fried potatoes, fried cabbage, and was it last night? Or the night before, but anyway. Yeah, and the sausage, like a kielbasa sausage, and I take the fried potatoes and I put them on the bread, on toast, on the bread. It's so good. You're gonna make your mom's pumpkin pie this year? Since we're gonna be at the evangelist's house in Georgia, I'm sure I'm not doing cooking. I'm sure we'll be helping to cook, but she's probably got her own menu. I love pecan pie. And do y'all say pecan or pecan? Pecan. I say pecan, I guess. Yeah, I definitely want to make the molasses cookies though. Joanne says she does not like molasses. She doesn't like the smell of molasses. She just like, my grandmother used to call them ginger cookies. But really they're molasses cookies. And every year when we would come to Florida to visit her, she would have a batch ready for us. So good. And so I have all the recipe cards from my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my mother. I literally have great-grandmother recipes. And it was funny because a lot of times back then, they actually cut out in magazines, they cut out recipes in magazines and they put them on the index cards, and those are in the file. I was like, really? That's not like your own? My grandmother made a lot of her own. But before my grandmother, my great-grandmother, a lot of them seem to have cut out the recipe cards and the recipes from magazines. Every now and then I'll go through and find a recipe from my grandmother and I just want to make it. She was a good cook. So, if we want, it's going to be just a snowman face. If we want a snowman face on here, do we want the black eyes, or do we want to go with blue, since this is a lot of blue and white? I've got heavy unsulfured molasses too. Mixing butter and bacon grease. blue, go with the blue theme. That's like I did with her pink. I went with the pink theme this time. I stepped out of the box. Yay! Maybe I need to make another Amazon wish list and about that time of year, because a lot of people, oh, did I lose my nose one? Nope. A lot of people like to send me gifts. Not a lot, but usually every Christmas I get like a few gifts here and there from some of the members. And there's some other people. And so they were like, I don't know what to get. So one member one year asked me to put out a wish list from Amazon so they could get some off there, and maybe I should do that again. I could put some little baby rhinestones and wait to try nails again. I'm just gonna have it real short, but it would be nice to have decent hands. My hands are terrible. They're gonna look like gingerbread, like icing from the gingerbread dripping off. I'll show you guys in a minute. And just a little bit with gel. I saw them for my toes and it was too late to ask them to do it on my toes, so I did green and red. Okay. Let me make sure it doesn't need anything special. Okay, I'll show you, Susan, what I was meaning by the snowman. So, see how pretty and clear. It looks so much clearer now that it's polished. See if I can show you in different angles. No, they're not going to be long like yours. So you see the hat, I kind of made the hat. See how on these, I always make the hat and then the 3 balls and then usually just whatever at the bottom. And so this one, I didn't even try. It's so funny that it came out like that. So this looks like the hat and then the head, and then that kind of looks like a collar right there. So I could actually put some rhinestones around the collar as well. And then just put a cute face on him and accent the hat. So that is so cool. I love it. So no black, right? Just blues. Let's figure out where we want to put it. Yeah, let's put it on the white. There's a big patch of white right here. We'll put it on there. That way the rest of it will still be snowflakes. So we need, I think I have some real baby blue too. I do have some smaller. Are they smaller? Nope. They're all regular size. I still might be able to use them, but keep those out. Here's my other blues with a little hint of pink. These are iridescent. These are really pretty. They're blue with some pink iridescent to them. I'm definitely using those. Let's see. And here's the mixed. There's the mixed one I could add. And then does this pass for, it kind of passes for a little blue, but it's real dark. Nah, it's too dark. I don't like it with that one. I really liked them with the pink. Let's see if I got some cool ones for the eyes. LA. I had a whole set of ones that looked like stones in white and pink and green and blue. And I kind of either used up a bunch or they got all mixed up in like here. I got a bunch of greens. I got a bunch of whites. I need the blues. Let me do this. Where's my glue thing? Right there with everything on it. Yeah, the first glue tray that I used was, well, I better not say, because some of y'all might support this person that makes 3D print trays, but I don't happen to. But I don't ever want to say anything ugly about somebody else's things. I was just going to say which tray it was, but we're not going to go that way. So, Joanne bought me a bunch of these because these are so much easier to use. Just the little cheapy trays that I can just put a bunch of glue in them. We still got to get Matt to make our Sparkle Squad. Yeah, we got to get him to make a Sparkle Squad. Let's see if I have. Let's do. Aww. Aww. I love that. I love that. Oh my gosh, I so love that. Okay, so little tiny. It's hard to get them tiny enough. So cute. I love that. Okay, so we got a face. We need, ooh, there's two really pretty blues, but they're pretty dark. Let's see if that would look good on it. That would be pretty for something different and not black. I feel like I have cat hair. In my glue. Buddy. Oh, shoot. I wanted that one. Because it looked more blue. Here's one. Oh my gosh. These are so pretty. I'm glad I did the pink. I did more pink on the pink. I love them. Okay, so I'm going to step outside the box more often. So we want to accent the hat because this one's a little different. So what do we want to do? I need a bunch of those. I don't know if I have a bunch of those. Sadie. Sadie Doodle. So, would you rather have 10 pens that are just ordinary and functional, or would you rather have one pen that was gorgeous and expensive and like the segmented that I sell for like 85? Yeah, that looks good. Really? You'd rather have just one really super, super, like, oh my gosh, this is like the end all be all of pens? I think I'm kind of like more like I don't need a bunch. I just want several pretty ones that I really like, or if it's something comes up. You too, Susan? Just one? I'd rather have something that if it comes up and it's just absolutely gorgeous and I just would love to have it, that's the one, then that's all I want. That's how I want to get a couple. Man, I'm telling you guys, when we first started turning, these women were going crazy. I know I've told y'all before probably of not paying their mortgage to buy more pens. And we're like, oh my gosh, you can't even do anything with them but diamond paint. But I'm like, hey, it's their money. They can do with it what they want. But if they tell me that they can't afford something because they missed their mortgage, I'm not going to let you buy. I'm not going to be a contributing factor to the fact that you're late on your house because you can't control your spending. So I would actually like turn a couple away that told me that. I'm like, sorry. They were crazy. Like, these are some of the people that had like 400 pens easy. Okay, one more of this one. There's one. One more there. Yeah, I think we're going to have to incorporate a little pink in it. If that's all right with you. Well, I don't have to. I could do white. I could do the moonstone white. Yeah, you slow from buying different stuff because you want to go to Florida. Well, I definitely have blanks coming in. You guys are hilarious. I'll get a message from Jessie at Cocoon. Hey, I got one coming your way. We know who it's going to be for. And it's crazy because blanks can be totally addicting. You're like, no, I don't need any more. I have probably still have 400 blanks over here. But those are old school. Like, I need something new. New and exciting, you know? And so it's hard to, when you see that next beautiful one that you haven't seen, or, oh my gosh, I gotta have that one. Blanks can be addicting on any level. It's crazy. I love the flowered ones that Cocoon has come out with. I put in for 2 remakes of the purple. No, stay right there. I don't need you to slide. I need you to dry really fast. Joanne, do you have a snowman? Joanne's gonna need a snowman now. She picked out one of these blanks like this one is. And she's gonna probably want a snowman. The Cocoon and Jacob are the worst. To me, Bill Durr is ranks up there a lot. I mean, I love Castaway too because they make really cool things, you know, pictures, and they have all the cool stuff in the middle and stuff like that. But when you just want something just pretty and you don't want all the stuff in it, Bill Durr. But he doesn't do hybrids. Not that he probably couldn't, but he doesn't. But yeah, Cocoon is, yeah. He's got his own style, her husband. And Jacob's are really pretty too. I like when Jacob, I like to get them off his site instead of asking him to make a certain thing, because I think his vision is not the same as my vision. When I say, hey, can you make one this color and this color, we may not have the same vision. So he's better at having his own vision and making up his own blanks, because he's got some really pretty stuff, and his hybrids and his I'm okay with turning his honeycomb, the aluminum honeycomb too. So I tried one and I'm like, yep, I can do this. I want to put something on the collar. Oh, accent the blue. Let me see. Oh, let's do the blue. Do the blue. These are a little bit bigger, so let's just do a few. Let's spread them out so it's not so in your face. These are the same size. I could mix it with that. So have y'all heard of the Loaded Tea Shop? I think I've started telling y'all that earlier, the drink. It's like an energy drink. They're like little packets. Like all the Crystal Lights and all those, they come in a little packet and you just pour it in. So good. Their flavors are so darn good. They're $4 a packet. But it literally makes that whole 40 ounce. Really, and then some. It depends on how strong you like it. And oh, the flavors are just so good. And I made one today and I didn't drink it. I can't drink it now because I'll be up all night if I do. All right, almost done. We're on the home stretch. Did Miss Dana go to sleep? Lotus tea. I don't think I've ever had that. Is it good? Is it the one with the flower? Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't go overboard on this for you, Susan. I need to get out of the hair. Oh, you have to pull pens? What time is it? I don't have a clock. Do I? We've been on here 2.5 hours. I'm almost done, I promise. Stay. It's only 9:30. It feels like it's midnight. Oh, that's cool. Well, I don't have to go in and diamond paint unless I want to start another one. I really wanted to do this. I wasn't going to do this many big ones, but I like the clear blue with the iridescent blue mix. So if you don't like it, I can always remove it. Yay! Oh my gosh, I really like the buttons on the two. Yay! I like how these are darker than what they show. Actually, all of them are, because the face is the nose is pink and the eyes are blue, but y'all can't hardly see the blue. This is light pink. That's pink. It came out so cute. Maybe if I back it up. What do you think? And I put an extra around the collar, making it look like a collar. Yay! I think so too. The colors, wait till you see it in person. It's always so much prettier in person. That's the biggest thing that we hear all the time. I love it. I can't even believe it. There was a snowman face in there and I didn't even know it. That's funny. So, did we determine that nobody wanted this one, right? You just wanted the blank, Stephanie? Nobody got this one, correct? Because I can always save these that y'all don't want. I can always save these for later. I got one more snowman one. I can always save these for Dana to put down next week for them to sell. Okay, nobody wanted that one. Wow, this is so pretty. Do we have time? Do you guys care if I do hers real quick? I mean, I have to figure out how to, I just have to cut it and then shape it. But if you guys are okay with that, I can like just point it over there and I can get it done in maybe 5 minutes. Are you guys okay with that? Because we don't have any more other than those. And you want 4-inch, so I don't have to take a lot off. So it'd be right there. You're good too. You can keep diamond painting. Okay, let me cut it off right there. And then let's see if we can move y'all over to my, it won't be perfect because I'm just going to kind of set it there, not with my vacuum tube in the way. You just kind of set it there for a minute until we get it polished. bud? What you doing, Mr. Man? Oops. No, I don't want that one to drop. Nope, not even close. Not even close. Oh, this thing's a pain in the butt lately. There we go. Always hearing sirens anymore. Gosh. Always hearing sirens. Ooh, this is so pretty. Some of them be 3.5. I think this one's like right at 5. I mean, 4. Oh, it's just under 4. It's not even 3 3/4. It's longer than 3 3/4, but it's shorter than 4. Get it on my next step. Freak you guys out and be like, oh no! And then you're gonna be like, what? I'm gonna scare y'all, make y'all think I did something wrong. So there's like a small circle here, like a little ring, and then can you see how they go up and up, and there's an indent, and then okay, cool. So are you sure? This side's a little bit thinner than this side. Cool, cool. Let's see what it looks like polished. Buddy. Even be able to, let me see, Mr. Bud. I'm right on his nose. I can probably, buddy, your face is right in the way. Mr. Bub, move your face, Bub. I can probably even, honestly, get it in the mail, in your package. Because this one will be easy. It's not, it's asymmetrical. It's not symmetrical. I'll never forget that now. You helped me to remember. My lids up here. Why do I have so many lids up here? Because I'm not putting them back on. Oh, I'll never forget that. You have taught me something. See what it looks like when you get started. Yeah, because yours will be longer. The only thing I can do is just try to get to a couple of them for you guys. As many blanks as y'all have. I really have to try to get to them a couple at a time. I don't know that I can handle too many more, otherwise it would take me all year. Well, probably would anyway. With everybody else I gotta try to slip in, plus all of the ones I have to try to put out for constant money coming in. They drop. I'm really hoping to try to figure out how to get more people in, more old orders in. Almost done. She said, you said that an hour ago. Ellie Bell. What's the matter, love? Hey. You need a bath, girl. You need that. Almost, Kay. Almost, I promise. Almost done. Let me finish this one and then I'll be all done. Get down. She really lets me know when she wants me done. I'm really curious to see if they're going to get cold up north. So I guess I can just show y'all, like when I start doing do some, I'll just pick out a few and see which ones y'all want me to do. Yeah, this will give you a good idea what they look like. I love that you guys come over here because, like, I always tell them in the group too when I'm talking to some people. I'm like, or when I'm talking to somebody on Messenger, I'm like, well, the YouTube family is like, you know, because it's almost like it's become a separate entity. Like, we just kind of can chit chat and be cool. We get to know each other, and you know, when y'all hear me talking, you get to know me a little more. I think I want to take some pictures. You think I'll be bombarding the group if I take pictures when we travel of like the states, when we go to the next states, and let y'all know where we are? But I think that'd just be kind of fun. I always think it's fun. Some people might be like, I don't care where you are. If I can't vacation, I don't want to see you vacation. I guess I'm always the optimist. I like to do things happy and fun and positive and oh, this is so pretty. I mean, we see it when it's a blank, it's still just as pretty, but I guess the different, and it's gonna look the same, but oh, thank you, Christine. And I don't know what happened. I guess, because last week I had to work with my husband. And, oh gosh, guys. He worked me. We were up and down on a ladder. Have you ever seen at a house where you build, where they have great big wooden beams that go all the way across the ceiling? Just being gorgeous. Like, we hand built those. From the outside, from the inside out, and it was gorgeous. We had to go up in the attic and make some support beams, and oh my goodness, we didn't charge near enough. When we were done, we were exhausted. And so we got up Saturday morning, we got up and I'm like, I can't even walk on my feet. And somebody was telling us, they were like, well, you're not used to walking up and down the ladder, up and down the ladder, up and down the ladder. Because there was an 8-foot ladder, because there was a little tall ceiling. So, Tuesday we did something else, and then we started that job Wednesday through Friday, and so I was like, I'm just done. So, and he makes a lot more money if I can help him, but he doesn't have a helper. It's hard to find somebody that can help, but yet doesn't have to worry about doing taxes and all that. We don't want to do taxes for them. So, it was really awesome. And then we really weren't going to finish up until Saturday, but the lady was like, you can't come over Saturday because I have to have a meeting and things have to be cleaned up. So Shane looked at me and he was like, you want to finish now? And he said, we only have about another hour or two. And I'm like, let's go. So we just pushed it, and we got out of their house at night. It was dark. We got out at like 6. We were so tired. But it helps him a lot. And that's how we were able to get, you know, a little bit excess money for vacation too, doing stuff like that. It was a bigger job, and I'm not going to charge them like somebody else would charge them. It's all our money, so. He will do extra for me though, like if I want to get my nails done or something like that, of course. So. We went to dinner with her husband after Veterans Day. Oh, that's cool. My daughter is a veteran, my ex-husband is a veteran, just their whole family is veterans. Alright, let's see. We can get a new one here on this one. The clear ones, I really like to use this extra paste. just shines them up that much more and then shows me if I have any extra lines that I need to try to work on. Maybe a little bit extra shine. You don't want to leave paste behind. But sometimes when you guys get our pens, if you see these fine lines in them, sometimes I think it's my other oil. I do not mind spending the extra money on these because they're so soft. And I feel like they work really well. I can't find a paper towel that I like. The magic shine. And I'm the worst in between these little rings sometimes. It's really hard to get this super smooth. But I'm always going to get them clean. They just might not always be able to be super, super smooth. And then clear. Yeah, the oil left a little bit behind. Swipe it away. This is so cool. Hang on 1 second. One last finishing touch. Ooh, don't jump in now. There's a little bit in there. That's all I need is a drop. Yay. Let me go in there. These are so cool. These are really cool looking. I just love that zebra look. Again, wait till you see it in person. It's so much prettier. When I saw those, I'm like, I love that pattern. I gotta have those. But he charges a lot more for them, understandably. Yay. I'll stick this one in your bag. I know she sealed it, but it's okay. I don't mind unsealing it and just sticking it in real quick after I cover it up. Isn't that pretty? It's so unique. Yep. It really is. I love it. Yeah, like I said, wait till you see it in person. It's so pretty. Alright, I will get that in your bag. And, I wonder if I would be able to, do any other nights on here. Probably not. Sometimes I can't even get together for Tuesdays. I was trying to think, do we need to have 2 nights on here? Or I thought about having 1 night on here and 1 day in my group. Because I used to do the daytime in my group. And I had certain people that would like that too. I got this spot on my head. And I swear there's got to be something in it. I keep trying to pick at it with like tweezers or something. I've got to see a dermatologist because it could be like a piece of metal or something that got in little teeny tiny, because it's just annoying. I'll swipe it and it will hurt and I'll be like, ouch. So I guess that's it, guys. We were able to do that one, and we will get these out. Joanne can get, well, Christine's we need grommets for. I gotta get all yours together too, Christine, to make sure we got them all together. Susan's, we can get yours out. I'll try and get yours out in the mail tomorrow. And yes, I'm so excited. Thank you so much. We haven't had a vacation since, I think it was 2019. We went up north. So we get to go to my sister-in-law's in Maryland and Pennsylvania, and we got to see all that area. Shane had never seen that before. We got to go to DC. He'd never been to DC before. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see my daughter's new house. I'm so proud of her. And it's not new. It's definitely an old house, but it's new to her. So, and you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And you know where I'll be. I'll probably be checking in on the group and stuff, but I'm going to try not to even think about the work part of it. I just want to like have fun, and I'll see you guys on the group and stuff. So have a wonderful time. And if anybody knows how to help me do videos on YouTube, like pre-videos before the live, and things like that, you can help me. So good night, guys. Have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll see you later. Thank you so much for being here. I feel like you guys are family. Yay.